says crafting is a dying art? I'm finding crafters all over the Middle Tennessee area who make unique items that will be passed down for generations to come. Welcome to HandMade Tennessee. I'm Kimberly Vance along with my special guest today, Kristi Lockhart. Hi, Kristi.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm well. And
Good.
you?
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you for asking. We are going to have fun today. This is so cool. I have seen probably just one or two of these, but they're really starting to pop up everywhere. In case anybody's wondering what they are, I guess you would call them upcycled bowling balls. How fun! That is so neat, these ladybugs and stuff, and you just sit them outside and they decorate your yard.
Sit them in the garden. I have mine in a rock garden, and she sits there and gets all the attention.
How cute. This one right here, do you have her named?
No, I don't, and I do need to.
Yeah, you'll have to get your little people to name them. That'll be fun. How did you decide to make stuff out of your bowling balls?
Well, I ran across that article in Birds in Bloom. I get the magazine, I saw it. It had been a while, and I ran across the bowling ball at a thrift store, and I remembered the article, so I thought, hey, I'll do that.
That publication's been around for a long time, hasn't it?
It has.
Publication.
It sure is.
Oh, that's funny. And so you just decided that you would take, now did you remember it, or could you remember the exact article?
I actually did go back just to look, but I thought, well, I have all the stuff, and so I taped it up and...
So you actually had everything you needed at home. You didn't have to go out and start buying stuff.
No.
Oh gosh, that's what I like. Now that's the craft I like right there.
Right.
So you've got Miss Ladybug here that will have a name next time we see her in your garden. And then this is one that you started.
Right.
And this, I noticed you've done several things on there. So we'll talk about these in just a few minutes. This is going to be, well, let's talk about it now.
Okay.
This is really neat. You have put pennies on this one.
Right.
How have you fastened them to it?
Super glue.
Oh, neat.
Simple as that. Just, and actually
she's a heavy ladybug.
Yeah. I tried to go in with a design, but my daughter said I had too much OCD. But anyway, I tried to put shiny ones down the middle so I would have a middle. And then I wanted to do the one side though, so that it could be seen how it would look after it's all finished. But of course, it's still a work in progress.
And that's neat because you, and I hadn't thought about that, I kept trying to balance them on the table.
Right.
And you just use the thumb hole for them to stand up there.
And it sits. And plus, if it's in the ground, it's not going to roll either, so.
And didn't you say that you had one kind of dug in a little bit?
Correct.
Or somebody did. You were telling me somebody, your mom maybe?
My mother. I did one for her, and she sunk it just a little bit, so it looks like it is sitting snug in the ground.
How cute.
It is cute.
So on this one, now why did you decide to use pennies? Just because it would shine
Well,
beautifully?
that, and as well, it deters snails.
Really?
From your garden.
The copper or,
The pennies, yeah.
Wow.
So I don't think they're made of copper anymore.
They're not, are they? I don't know what I was thinking. I temporarily forgot.
But yeah, I don't know if it's the metal being metallic, because you know how. So anyway.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. And it'll shine. And
this is multifunctional then. It'll deter snails. And it'll look beautiful when the sun shines on it.
Exactly.
I bet that is gorgeous. Have you had it out yet?
Not yet, because of course it's still a work in progress. So, but I will though.
That's neat. And so you're just gluing. You just brought some pennies and some super glue.
And that's all you have to do.
You know, this would be fun to do, or very relaxing to do, like when you were sitting and watching TV, or just sitting, glue a few pennies on, let it dry, because super glue's fast.
Right, and besides the super glue, of course, the kids could help.
Oh, that would be a fun project.
Yeah.
And now what I'm going to find interesting is how much money you have in this when you're done.
Yeah, my husband, he wasn't too thrilled when he came home and saw me gluing pennies on a bowling ball.
Tell me, it's just going to be like $2. It's kept everybody busy all day.
It shouldn't be that bad.
I am curious now. We'll have to count those pennies later. Yeah,
right.
That'll work. Talking about OCD, I'll need to know how much money you got involved there.
Good job for the kids to do. They can count that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Definitely.
All right. Do you want to show us how you work on your ladybug?
I can.
All right.
We'll scoot that one down.
Okay.
And all you do is, this one was not black, so I put a black stripe, and then of course just painter's tape.
Okay. Now was
to
this
get
one,
the middle.
This one was black.
That one was black.
Oh, neat. Okay.
Yeah. So just put the tape to make for the face, and you can make it as big or small as you like. And then I always do the sides first. And then, of course, they'll have to dry.
But you know, sitting outside, it won't take them long at all to dry.
No, definitely not.
This
in
is a project
heat.
you could do in
a day.
Easily?
Oh, yeah, a couple of hours.
Wow.
Just, you know, time for your paint to dry in between, that's all.
And with the sunshine, and now that it's dried up a little bit, hopefully
Right.
we needed the rain desperately, but I'm kind of glad to see a little bit of sunshine.
Oh, absolutely. That always makes you feel better.
Uh-huh.
But
Now,
I would
what
rather.
kind of paint do you have? Do you have an exterior?
No, this one is exterior. And
Does it have to be an exterior?
No, because the black dots, I used interior paint.
Wow.
These are paints from my children's rooms.
Oh.
Like I say, I love to paint, so I have all sorts of colors just waiting to be experimented with.
Yeah.
But I like to use the brush instead of a spray can because I'm afraid that the spray can would run too
I
much.
think that you're right.
Yeah.
And plus, you have to wait longer for the spray
Yeah.
to dry, it seems like, and then have to go back. Yeah, I'm like
Right.
you. I think a brush would be better.
Yeah. So you just do both sides. And then I usually do 2 coats just to get the,
To get the color.
Yeah.
The deep, rich color.
yeah,
That's
especially on
beautiful
the
red.
black ones. It is a pretty red.
That's fine. And the painter's tape, if you didn't have painter's tape, you could probably use a masking tape or anything.
Sure.
Everybody's got a roll of masking tape laying around. Most
Oh,
of us
yeah.
have painter's tape too.
Right.
I find
It
most
makes
of us crafters have crazy stashes of stuff.
Yes, exactly. That we do. But anyway, there she
That's
is.
cute. And that's not taking you but a couple of minutes to do.
No,
All right, so
exactly.
now that's where you're at on this one.
Right, correct.
Now, how did you get the design? That's just how the pattern that you saw had the ladybug shell?
Well, I mean, that's,
that's
yeah.
so cute.
You'll do the face, and so you want the wings, so you
On the
just,
side.
yeah,
Oh, cute.
strip off the tape, and then we'll be ready to do some dots, and you can clean that up.
Yeah, I'm sure that just scratches off properly.
Yeah, it does.
But I've never seen really a perfect ladybug.
Well, this is true, and each one is unique. So, but we
that's
can do the
cute.
dots. And so what I did there is a handy little circle sponge
Okay.
that you can pick up, and that makes it a whole lot easier to do the dots. And just, you can either go random or go in a pattern.
Oh, that is so cute.
And she comes to life real quickly.
Now that is cute.
And this is something that you could do with your children or grandchildren. It's not that hard
now I'm
at
wondering,
all.
I'm not sure that I have a circle, but I believe that I have seen these like 2 for $1. So they're very inexpensive.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can find some very expensive,
Right.
inexpensive ones.
Sure. Sure can.
When you're in town, just pick one up. That does seem like it would make it a lot easier
Oh.
than having to.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking that you may have gotten a quarter or something and then outlined it and then paint them in.
But that would be hard as well.
That would.
Yeah,
I like that way better.
definitely.
Oh, that is so cute. She is coming right along. Are there any other bugs, I wonder, that we could make? Probably.
Actually, there is a bumblebee.
Oh, cute.
And so your straps would go across. But I haven't figured out how to do the wings. They had a net, like a netting, and then some wire.
Okay.
And they did the wings, but I'm
Cute,
still
but a little
thinking
more
about
involved.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then for mine that I have at the house, I went over these again just to fill in.
Fill 'em in a little bit.
Yeah. To make them good and black.
Oh,
Ta-da!
cute.
She is.
So this is
do the
something
other
we
side.
could do.
Sure.
I told you I know what I'm going to do this afternoon now. I had promised my mother a ladybug a month or two ago, and I've been hauling around all the stuff.
She's probably like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, well, she's like, when are you going to do this? Do I need to throw my bowling ball away? It's like, no.
Hang
She's going to be a
on.
ladybug, I promise. But what I was telling you is I had seen a recipe, I guess you would call it somewhere, and it was extremely drawn out. Very cute,
Right.
but it was very drawn out. It was a long process, and that's why I had put it off for so long. So I was really glad to see your much simpler process. This one involved filling the holes with silicone and
That's what
filing
was
and
in the birds in bloom, because you'd put little copper wires out for the antennae. But
did they also do the silicone in the hole and stuff like that? So if you wanted to make a huge project out of it, you could. You would take the, we just got some outdoor silicone and indoor-outdoor sealant, and you would fill these up, but then you have to wait for that to dry.
Right.
And I think that's like a day or so to wait for that to dry. And then in the two holes, you would put the copper wire for the antenna. But I like this because we can have this done very quickly.
because, I mean, there has to be a bottom, so it's going to sit
Yeah.
on the finger holes.
Yes.
So.
I like that because on these, when you fill the finger holes with the silicone to have it sitting upright,
Right.
you don't have any way to sit it. It'll roll then.
Right, you would have to dig it in some. Yeah.
And with that much work in it, you'd hate to have to dig, you'd hate to bury it.
Right. And it makes it easier to carry if you do move it
Oh, that's
around
a
in
good
your garden.
idea. Oh yeah, finger holes will be
Yes.
staying empty.
Yeah. All right. I think the dots are complete.
So cute.
And you could, you know, do different size dots, you know, a smaller sponge.
Very cute.
So,
This right here, I think that's cute though. It got a little bit under the tape.
right, but we
I
can
think
just get a
that's
razor
cute.
blade and
Oh yeah, or not
get it
even.
right off. Right. And then for the eyes, for the face,
Oh, cute.
I do have a smaller sponge. And you decide where would look best. I think maybe this side. Yeah. And just dot there.
Cute.
And then you do a mouth and some pretty eyelashes.
Got to have the pretty eyelashes.
Let's see, there we go.
Oh, that's nice. That's silver.
Yeah.
And these are just those little, little inexpensive.
Oh, shoot.
I messed up your ladybug.
Okay.
Your little. These are just the little inexpensive
Right.
paints, aren't they?
Yeah. And some of those are outdoor paints, so you can be as artistic as you like.
Let's turn that around a little bit and show them what you're doing. That is so cute. You're putting the eyes, and then you've just drawn some little eyebrows, and now some eyelashes.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, that's cute.
And then fill in the eyes, if I can, without it being dry. And you could make your eyes in whatever shape, winking or
Oh, that's a cute idea.
why, yeah, or closed. And then the mouth, and that's up to you as well. It could just be a smile, or I like to give her lips.
Your ladybugs are fancy. They're ladies through and through, aren't they?
Yeah. So,
Oh, how cute.
There
That
we
almost
go.
looks like a little heart, too.
yeah.
Oh, sweet.
And then the antennae, like we said, we could use copper wire, but I just had some pipe cleaners.
We were talking about the copper wire. It is so expensive. When I looked before a while back, the copper wire was crazy, and I thought,
Yeah.
I'm going to have more in this project, you know, than I would have more than the penny one.
That's true.
Because
That you
copper
would.
it is costly now.
It
but if you
is.
had some copper wire laying around, you could, or even I thought about too, kind of a heavy gauge jewelry wire.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could use that.
That would probably work as well. And if you really wanted to get crafty, you could put like little beads on her antennae.
Oh, that'd be very cute.
That'd be cute.
Oh, that's
but
a good
with
idea.
hers, I just super glued them on, and they've been through a bout with my puppy and
Aw.
had
now-
to redo, but
Oh, well, that's the good thing about this is you can redo so easily.
yeah.
This was just a piece of pipe cleaner, and you just twisted
Just
it around?
twist it around your finger,
Cute.
and then it takes a little bit for this super glue to
Blow on it a little bit there. How cute.
There we go.
Oh, that's just adorable.
It gives her a little personality.
And you're just using plain old super glue.
And it does stand up to the weather.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, it does. And you could probably use any color if you really wanted to get funky. I mean, you could even not do traditional
Yeah.
ladybug colors and
Oh, that'd be cute. You know, you could. You could do like
Right.
a green and a pink, or oh, that'd be cute.
if you don't want traditional. So,
But of course, with the red and black, you can tell exactly what it is when you walk up.
exactly.
That's cute. But you could create your own bug.
Because you can see it from a good distance. So,
Oh, can you?
Yeah,
Cute.
definitely. You can see her from the house.
That is absolutely adorable, and it
There
has
we
not
go.
taken you that long.
I
Of course, you
know.
had a lot of it done, but
But it doesn't take that long for that to.
see, it's drying
Yeah,
pretty good.
it is.
If it were out in the sunshine, it would be dry very quickly. And then you put
Absolutely.
another coat on that just
Yes.
because you like to fill it in.
Yes.
Oh, she
and
is
as
so
well as
cute.
the black dots, but yeah.
Adorable. Like I told you, I know exactly what I'm doing this afternoon because I've got everything. I've got everything to do it.
Right.
And so I'm going to get my mother the ladybug that I promised so long ago.
Yeah.
Now, what have you got down here?
This, I tried a mosaic because as well you see the gazing balls.
Yes. Perfect.
And so I had a flower pot that my great aunt gave me. And my new puppy again knocked it over, broke it, but I didn't want to get rid of it. So I thought, well, I'll try my hand at a mosaic. So it was my first time ever working with grout.
Really?
But I grouted each piece and laid it on, and it's still in progress as well. I've got to clean it up some.
What will you do then? Will you just kind of sand it down?
I will, yeah, and then even, like you say, put a glaze over it to help seal it and give it a
preserve it?
shiny, yes, give it a shiny look. And then this one I may get a stand and set it in a stand instead of on the ground, just to give it some height.
And one of the stands that we've used, I don't know what I've done.
Right
there it
there.
is. One of the stands that we thought about was just a traditional plant stand. This one is filthy, it's been outside, but this is just a plain old plant stand. And I think this was a 50-cent piece at a yard sale. And a lot of folks have plant stands like this sitting around. But
Right.
this is perfect because the bowling ball just fits right down in it.
Exactly.
And so that would be good.
Yes.
Oh, that's a great
Yeah.
idea. Now, could you use different colors of grout?
Oh, sure.
Did you have this grout laying around too?
I just so happened to have grout.
Just happened to have a 5-pound bag of grout laying around.
Actually, it was the pre-mixed stuff,
Oh,
so
that's
yeah,
good.
I
That's
sure
good.
did.
Now, how long did it take you to do
It
this?
took a little longer because it was trial and error.
Yeah, since you've never done it before.
Exactly. So
I like that. And
Yeah.
preserving the flower pot. What a
Yeah.
great idea.
I did, and then of course, you know, if the tile was different colors, of course that would bring it out. But I like blue, and so that's
That's
the
a
reason.
great idea.
Yeah.
I love that. That's very pretty. You could use a blue grout or something, couldn't you?
Sure could.
Oh, that's
True.
cute.
Yeah.
Very, very cute. What other ideas have you come up with? Did you just come up with this one on your own? Pretty much?
Yeah. I thought I'd see how it would do.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
You obviously are very smart.
Well, I have a lot of time on my hands, I've been told.
See, you're not supposed to say that. I was going to say, I am so busy, but I always have time to craft.
Yeah.
And then something else that we were talking about is I found some of these. I had these in a drawer that I had gotten a while back and intended to use. Chair tips. And we were talking about how you could, if you wanted to, probably not necessary, and these are a pretty good, these are pretty hard.
Pretty sturdy, yes.
So you could glue these on also on the underneath of the ladybug and make like ladybug legs.
Especially if you wanted to put it like on concrete, on a patio or something, instead of in the garden itself. And again, that would be perfect.
You would super glue these probably just wherever you saw fit to do that.
Right.
But these are just plain old hard chair tips. So you could do a lot of different things with that.
Very good idea.
All right. So let's do some of these pennies.
Put some more pennies.
Were you going to originally do this randomly and then it just kind of got you and you had to do them in a line?
I did. Well, I wanted it half so I could show the undone half and then the finished half. And so I did me a line down the middle, and I did shiny ones so I could see the original starting point, and just worked my way on either side from there. So. And
you were talking about you kind of made this a memorable piece as well.
Kind of personable, yes. After I did the center line, I found a penny with my husband's birthday on it, or birth year. And so then I thought, wonder if I could find one with mine. So I did, and then of course the children, I had to get theirs in there. And then I ran across the year we were married. So I put it out from ours. So you've got, this kind of is a special piece, and I noticed you put them right on top. In the center, exactly.
That's really neat.
Yeah.
You know, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's one way to remember, and it can be passed on. And
deter snails. I like that.
Yes.
Because they are, those slugs are sluggy.
Oh, they've been bad
they
this
have
year.
Been very bad. Or if it's because of all the rain or just...
I think so in the very beginning. But you
there's nothing worse than stepping outside and stepping on
the sticky.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yes. And this is easier than the salt. That's what it is.
Well, and it's more humane.
Yeah. Send them somewhere else. But you just glue each one. Oops. You sort of have to hold it there a minute.
Now, did you do you make your balls? Do you do any kind of roughing
prep
up
work?
Or anything? Nothing. No prep work. You stop. You get a ball. You go and you start on it.
You take it home. Yeah, exactly.
Cute.
Simple as that.
What a cute idea.
I think this one will be really pretty when it is finished.
I do too.
I like it a lot.
Boy, that is just going to be... Now, have you seen one like this?
As well, it was somewhere, a website or something I saw, and that's how I knew that it would deter snails, is because they said that there, so. But you can get on the computer and find just about anything.
That's the honest to goodness truth, isn't it?
It is.
But now, who would ever think about doing something with bowling balls?
Exactly.
I'm telling you, this bowling ball has laid around our place for years.
Right.
It's like, we got to do something with that bowling ball.
Yeah, so.
And you think about throwing it away.
But let's recycle it.
Yes.
Use it that way, so.
We were talking about something interesting. I was talking with somebody, and you and I both don't know, but somebody out there may know. The person I was talking with said you might even think about cutting the bowling ball in half. But now you and I are not exactly sure how that would work. I guess if you wanted it flat,
right.
I don't know what kind of saw or anything you would use. But
I wouldn't either, and I'm not skilled enough.
Hey, that adds a whole nother element. I'm all for the 2-hour got something when I'm finished project, aren't you?
Right, and
got something
use
show
the
for
little
my work.
feet and be done with it.
Yeah.
Simple and easy. That's the name of the game.
And there are a lot of yard sales and stuff this year too.
Yeah, I
to
think
find
the
balls.
The mile-long yard sale is coming up. So.
And now, didn't you tell me that you got your last bowling ball over there for like $3? That is cheap. That's very cheap. You had all the paint and stuff, so you basically have not very much at all.
A yard ornament for $3.
Golly, that is so cute.
That and time, because the paint was just sitting there in the garage, not doing anything, so put it all to use.
That is so cute. Absolutely adorable. And I think that the bumblebee would be cute too. I may investigate that one as well.
Right.
When I can run across another bowling ball. but they're not scarce.
No.
You know, and you think, wow, you see them at sales and stuff, and you think,
Right.
wow, bowling ball.
And I did call the local bowling alley, and they said they do not sell their
So
bowling
don't bother
balls.
calling there, right?
No, don't bother them because it's not going to help. Just yard sales and thrift stores.
Or you may have a bowling ball laying around.
In your
If you
attic.
don't bowl anymore,
Right.
so you may have had something all along.
That was like my mom and dad. My dad used to bowl, and his was actually personalized.
Oh,
It had his
wow.
name on it. So she's like, don't cover that up. I said, I won't, because it was
That's
at
perfect,
the
'cause
holes.
aw.
Right.
Now, see, that's another
So-
memorable thing that you can do.
Right.
Well, I'll tell you what,
Exactly.
Kristi, this has been so much fun. You have showed us several ways to do something very creative with bowling balls. And talking about yard, a little garden personalization, just adorable.
Absolutely. You
Absolutely
could have a little
adorable.
clan of them, or
Oh, little family, Ladybug family. Oh, that's
Right.
very cute.
Yeah,
Very cute.
so-
Well, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your idea.
Well,
now,
you're
when you're
very
riding around town, you're going to see ladybugs crop up everywhere. You'll know why.
that'd be great.
That would be
That would
great.
be awesome.
Well, that's our show for today. Thanks very much to our special guest, Kristi Lockhart. Thank you for coming, dear.
Thank you.
If you'd like to get in touch with us, you can find us on the internet. You can email us at handmadetn@bltv.net or go to Facebook and like us at HandMade Tennessee. I'm Kimberly Vance, and I hope that you've been inspired to create your own Handmade Tennessee. If you enjoyed today's show, check us out on Facebook for other shows and information at www.facebook.com/HandmadeTennessee. You can also email us your comments or suggestions to handmadetn@bltv.net.